todos, soy NadiGS y sean bienvenidos al directo de esta noche. Espero que todos estén de maravilla y mando saludos a Komugi, que es la primera en comentar. Chicos, me quedé picada con más fe que sí que vamos a continuar con la parte 2. Yo sé que les había prometido a Nameless, les juro que vamos a jugar Nameless en su momento. No he perdido la esperanza, obviamente. Y bueno, hay una razón también por qué vamos a empezar con más efectos y es por el hecho de que Mari de momento no puede participar en ningún directo, ¿sí? Esto porque pues ella ahorita en este momento ella está, digamos que ella está, ella, ella de momento pues está en otras, está en situaciones laborales, entonces obviamente no nos puede acompañar. Entonces vamos a seguir con la racha de juegos y no estoy bien echada, así que permítanme, a ver si no se me muere la compu. Y sí, de momento no se va a poder, ¿sí? No vamos a poder continuar con Ace Attorney, pero vamos a continuar con Mass Effect, que no hay problema. Por ese lado no hay problema. Así que bueno, chicos, empecemos. A ver si la computadora no se me muere, porque esta sí es un poquito diferente a la computadora de escritorio. Y estoy viendo que agarra el CPU como 90. Espero que no nos movamos aquí. Y es que agarra dos aplicaciones, y esta es mi queja principal. Para los juegos de EA Games, te pide, si los compras en Steam, te pide que tengas la aplicación de EA Games y la aplicación de Origin, así, o sea, de EA Games, perdón, y la de Steam para poderlo jugar. Y así de, cabrón, esto ni es necesario, pero lo hacen por proteger su contenido, pero lo malo es que se cargan en memoria por esto. Por cierto, esa es la introducción. Ya, oye, no existe. O sea, sí, esa es la verdad. Sí, cosas rastreras, sí. Por cierto, esta es la introducción. ¿Qué subidón? Sí, bueno, es el video de introductorio. Obviamente no se ven así. No tiene música, no. Déjame ver. Déjame ver cuál es el problema. Eso se arregla. Ok, a ver. No estés jodiendo. No estés jodiendo. No estés jodiendo. Ok, vamos a ver. Ay, no, no me vengas. Se ha interrumpido la comunicación con el supervisor de Mastercard, pues agotar el tiempo de espera. Vuelve a intentarlo. Me vale un soberano garaje. Digo, a ver, déjame ver. Es que primero déjame arreglar el sonido. Ay, esta es otra de las cosas que tengo de quejas. Ya no está conectado, porque niña. Tengo todo original. Imbécil. Sí, eso es un problema. Ah, con razón, está tomando otra cosa. A ver, vamos a ver. Voy a la configuración de sonido. Disculpen, es que de repente esto no está bien arreglado. Eso, los altavoces. Ahora sí. A ver, quitamos esto. El CPU está 99. Ahora sí. Tengo que conectarme para los DLC. Yo ya tengo los DLC, deberían estar activados. Espero que ya no sea problema, ¿eh? Ah, mira, por cierto, ya importé mi personaje, aunque no recuerdo que hubiera alcanzado el nivel 45. Les soy sincera, no me acuerdo. No recuerdo haber llegado al nivel 45, yo creí que me había quedado como en el 30 o algo por el estilo. Cargandín. Me voy a dejar en dificultad fácil. Nivel automático no. Ok, nombre Alexander Shepard. Rango 45. Soldado. Perfil psicológico. Shepard ha tomado el camino de la rebeldía. Wow, debí matar al consejo. Chingada. Sí. Udon Rex ha sobrevivido a la misión en Barmar. Muy bien. Han matado a Ashley Williams en Barmar. No había otra manera, Rosy. Historia del consejo. Shepard ha salvado al consejo durante el ataque a la ciudadela. Ah. No más porque los necesito para Mass Effect 3. No más por eso, cabrones. No me gustó eso. Sí, desgraciadamente a mí tampoco. Buenas noches, Studio. Bienvenido.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
Martin Sheen.
And still it's not enough.
Voz de Martin Sheen. ¿Cómo consiguieron a Martin Sheen? No sé.
Humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help.
No, nunca lo harán.
Everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
Ha transcurrido un mes desde el devastador ataque de los Geth a la Ciudadela y la reconstrucción de la comunidad galáctica es lenta. La flota de la Alianza hizo un sacrificio enorme al salvar al Consejo de la Ciudadela y se ganó la humanidad para su prestigioso grupo. Ahora el Consejo está obligado a responder a la evidencia que han vuelto los segadores, máquinas enormes que radican todo su... ¡No alcance! ¡Mierda! ¡No leí rápido, lo juro!
Disengaging FTL drives.
Bonito verlos a todos otra vez.
Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
¡No, Presley, no!
Multiple hull breaches! Weapons offline! Somebody get that fire out!
Mierda, porque me encanta ver a ese hombre correr. Sí, soy fan de Ernesto.
Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time?
No lo creo.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
Te da una orden.
Get to the damn shuttle. I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here. Commander! Get the hell out of here.
Evacúen la nave. ¡Fuera, todos!
Go! Go! Go!
También la doctora Chacos está afuera. ¡Adiós! ¡No, mi nave! ¡Ay, Dios! Ok. ¡Afuera!
Mayday! 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 This is SSB Normandy! We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy.
¡Mierda! Joker, maldita sea, ¿qué estás haciendo allí?
Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Buenas noches, Soto. Mi nave toda destrozada, no. Digamos, Joker.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
No.
The Normandy's dead. Just like us if we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to. Oh no.
No tenemos nada para afuera, Joker. ¡No! ¡Nos van a hacer caca! Olvida que pueda salvarla, nos están atacando y no podemos responder a eso, vámonos ya. Pues te guste o no, Joker, vámonos. Oh. Ok, ya se acabó Mass Effect. Está muerto Shepard. ¡Ah! ¡Qué forma horrenda! Eso es cierto. Shepard tan pro siempre ayuda a todos los que pudo. Sí murió Shepard salvando a todos. Sí. ¡Ah! El cómic interactivo de Genesis lo tiene. ¡Ah, qué padre!
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission. Answering a distress call.
Se pasó. Ay, cayó en el planeta. Se chicharró Shepard.
We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Olenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive.
Ah, el piojo gigante. Sigo diciendo que parece un piojo.
We followed the path of destruction to an artifact. A beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. And that's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move. Could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. Nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat, as was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tally. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tally's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life.
Ahorita vas a ver, Tulio. Ahorita ves. Sé paciente. Hola, Rosa. ¿Cuánto calor?
Leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia.
Qué bonita se ve Liara.
And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I decided discretion was the better part of valor, and kept my focus on our goal. Finding Saren.
O sea, todos se quedaron en la friendzone.
Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone. With the information, I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms.
Oh.
And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the Queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves. Mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently.
Pero no lo matamos.
Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat.
Y esa es una de las mejores
When we
elecciones que
finally got
puedes
to the center of
tomar.
the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign. The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Ash was a good friend, and a great soldier. But I had to choose, and I chose Caden. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. I'd never tell anyone, but I had my doubts. Leaving Ashley behind had hardened my resolve, but revealed a soft spot in my defenses. How many more friends and allies would I be willing to sacrifice in order to stop Saren? We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass
Ahorita te responden la pregunta. Ahorita es recapitulación del Mass Effect 1.
Slowing the Reaper's return, giving us the
Con las
time
elecciones
to
que
find a
yo
solution
hice.
to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets
Usándole su último remate a Soren. Cuando ella le dice, asegúrense de que está muerto, llega este.
He died believing that the Reapers
Listo.
would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray.
Ay.
Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, The battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races. But in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right. Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Ok, terminamos el cómic y ahora sí volvemos a la historia. No sé por qué lo ponen aquí, pero bueno.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Disculpa. Nada, ¿qué ha pasado? Dicen. ¿Pero qué ha pasado? Ok. Aceptar rostro importado. Sí. Es el mismo, es soldado. Reputación despiadada, soldado. Cuando confirmes que el personaje está terminado, no podrás utilizar ningún parámetro. Ok. Esto no es ilegal. ¡Oh! ¡Es Cerberus! ¡Claro que es ilegal! No, no es un clon. Es Shepard.
He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. My God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Ay. Bienvenidos a Robocop, digo, más efectos. Ouch.
Your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack.
Otra vez. No,
There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry. Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Those can't keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Ahora es barra espaciadora y no aquí al lado de la puerta, ok.
Find a thermal clip and get moving.
Ok. Ya. R. Muy bien.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Look out!
Perdón.
Keep moving, we need to get to the shuttles.
Ahora ahí debo recordar que debo recargar. Con R.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take cover. Don't take any chances. Stay in cover while you take out those mechs.
¿De dónde viene? Recargarás automático. Me cambiaron los controles. Es que estaba súper acostumbrada a los del 1 y ahora ya está muy diferente. El recargo es automático, qué bueno. Mira, salvar al Rex nos va a permitir salvar a su raza. Por eso. Me gusta mi nuevo juguete. Gracias. Vaya unas granadas. Qué bonito bebé, gracias. Barra espaciadora, atravesar el juego corriendo. Ay. Resalta modo para el... ok. La desviación. Aquí tenemos cosas nuevas. Nueva forma de hackear. Se ve más fácil que el anterior. Bueno, tal vez por la seguridad. Ok. Vale. ¿Hay que hacer los símbolos correctos o no sale? Me tengo que acostumbrar porque esto va a ser la nueva forma de hackear sistemas. Me equivoqué. Bueno, es entrenamiento. Veámoslo así. Ok, no. 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 Ok, así, así. Ah, ya está bien. No. Listo, ahora sí. Gracias, dinero.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far.
La cámara se mueve rapidísimo. Todavía me cuesta un poquito enfocar. El Mass Effect 1 era... La cámara era así como un poquitín más lenta. Y aquí se mueve muchísimo más rápido. Lo bueno es que no estamos teniendo lagueos, lo cual es bueno. Sí, sí, sí. ¿Quién? ¿Quién? ¿Chico? ¿Quién? Ahí dice Jacob, dice que lo conoce. ¿Tú le crees? No, yo no.
What are you doing here? I thought you were still a work in progress.
Look, pal, I don't know where I am or how I got here. Plus, my head feels like an overripe melon ready to split open. How about you fill me in a little?
Damn. Yeah, I forgot this is all new to you. Sorry.
Aunque no debería decirles Jacob, debería decirle perrinfia.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Bueno.
Your station, Jacob. I'll follow you.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Eres el malnacido que nos engaña, dice Kobe. Sí, es el perro infiel. Ah, sí, cierto. Puedo utilizar los ataques de Jacob. Ok, es biótico, igual que Liara y Kaden.
Ready to get the hell off this station?
Before we go anywhere, I need some answers.
Sure. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes.
Wow.
Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
O sea, Shepard, pero prácticamente quedó hecho un pedazo de carne y lo sacaron así. ¡Qué bárbaros! ¡Qué tecnología!
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
Jacob.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Let's get out of here.
You bet. We can get into the service tunnels through this door.
Ok, Jacob me ha dicho esta puerta. Vámonos. Ay, costumbre de usarla mío. Ahora hay que ver por este armamento, ¿eh?
Ready to engage.
Station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Wilson, let's find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't lead straight into an enemy squad.
Just keep moving toward the control room. Don't get pinned down. I'll see what I can do. Oh, God.
Ya tengo que acostumbrar así y ya.
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
¿Quién reemplazará a Presti? Nadie. Presti es único.
Shepard, down here!
Dios.
Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some meta-gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the meta-gel from the first aid station on the wall.
Wilson's hurt bad.
Ahí está.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe, then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
O sea que Shepard, ella quiso traer a Shepard. Wow.
We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few. We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
Yeah! These mechs don't know when to quit. Got him.
A ver.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
No.
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project. The program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
¿Qué me salvo? Eso me suena.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Sarah. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
You must have some reason for bringing me back. Tell me what's going on.
All gotta come from the boss, Shepard. As soon as we're safe. Roll.
Ah, otra forma de pirateo. Okay. Ouch. Esto está complicadillo, ¿eh? Ay, ¿cómo era? No recuerdo. Ah, sí, ya. Ok. Y... más suelta. Ahí está. No, fíjate que eso es más sencillo. Gané 2 puntos de virtud. Oh. Corre, hello.
Taking fire.
Espera. ¿Qué diablos? A ver. ¿Cómo era el medio? Ay, Dios. Siento que el soberano quería que Shepard para su equipo, pero obviamente se negó. Sí lo quería para su equipo. De hecho, acuérdate que Siren estaba diciendo precisamente que Soberano estaba interesado en Shepard por cómo era.
Miranda, but you were...
Oh.
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
¡Qué tierna!
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting
no voy a hacer nada pro humano.
Anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Ay, cabrón. The chosen one?
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case.
Eso me da miedo. Esto está muy raro. Esto es raro. Esto es escalofriante incluso. Se respetan los muertos, chingao. Ni muerto quieren dejar a Shepard en paz.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
This is a waste of time. I feel as good as ever.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and led troops during some heavy fighting, most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
Ah. ¿Tú le volviste? ¿Te fuiste y volviste? Lo que pasa es que Cerberus tomó el cuerpo de Shepard, le puso implantes bióticos y lo trajo a la vida. Y Shepard. Solo que, bueno.
Those bastards were dug in deep in a fortified bunker. I sent a lot of good soldiers to their deaths. That's how it had to be.
You got the job done. That's all that matters. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
O sea que ahora es Freezer. No es el amo del universo, pero bueno. Okay.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room. The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies.
What?
We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
I'll get what you're looking for and be back before you know it.
Good to hear it. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Ok. Subida de adrenalina, munición destructora, maestría de combate. Me gusta este. Ah, todavía no puedo. ¿Algo más? Creo que es todo. De momento no puedo darle más a Shepard. Ok. De momento lo dejamos aquí.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
What's the matter, Lawson? Worried you're not his favorite anymore?
I've proven my value to the elusive man. Let's hope you're able to do the same.
Are you naturally this bitchy, or is it just me?
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Qué bueno, gracias.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Me cae mejor, qué buena onda.
I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No. The elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Okay,
it's
gracias.
You're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
¿De qué te perdiste, Kat? Uf. Shepard murió. Y fue revivido. Nos reconstruyeron como muñecos, sí, prácticamente. Oh, y han pasado 2 años desde el último Mass Effect. O sea, Shepard murió y quedó como 2 años así, muerto
We should be
y...
there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
We're gonna find out who did this and take him down. Nothing gets in our way. Am I clear?
Perfectly, Commander.
Good to have you here, Shepard.
O sea, yo mando aquí, ustedes hacen lo que yo digo y se callan. ¿Entendido? ¿Claro? Bueno. Dice Kat. Sí. Y Shepard tiene cicatrices en la cara que brillan como si fuera el demonio.
Going now.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, no signs of battle.
Should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Vamos a ver qué otras armas tengo. ¿Tengo escopeta? ¡Uy, sí! ¡Bravo! Es que el arma chiquita no me gusta. Eso es para cortas distancias. Bueno, como vi, a veces las cosas son así. Aquí vamos otra vez. Cambiar el sistema de hackeo, bastante. Es simpático. Pero medio fastidiosillo a veces. Listo, lo hice. Gracias. Pero me gusta más el circulito ese fastidioso. En serio, sí me gusta más.
Sabotage Allied force casualty.
Nadie puede con mi escopeta. ¡Guardianos!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle.
¡Dali!
Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
Remember when I gave you that get data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
Cerberus rebuilt me, but I'm not taking their orders. We can discuss the specifics once I know why you're here.
One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Mi niña ha crecido. Ay, me acuerdo cuando estaba pequeña. Así su peregrinaje. Y ahora es una mandona.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
On my way!
Estaba chiquito y nervioso y ahora está empoderada así.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of him.
Threat detected.
Nah. A mí no me gobiernas, ni me asustas.
Overload on them.
Vaya. ¡Oh!
Use overload on them.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them.
No, si no necesito Meridian me permiten.
Sorry, Shepard. We're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Ok. Estoy agarrando cosas.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Ah, ok. Entonces Q y E. A ver.
Moving to cover.
Ok. Y
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
les advirtieron que siguieran y ayudaran y tenían que hacer estupideces. Ah. Oh, por Dios.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Ok, creo que recuerdo tener un arma así muy específica. Ok, esta preciosidad. Ya no tengo municiones para este. Qué lástima. Eso pasa por no leer las órdenes del líder. Sí, es cierto. Eso les pasa por no hacer caso a Tali. Oh, estos no son para mí. Para mi armota. Ay. Oh, sí, los hizo pedazo.
This is valuable.
Oh, munición para armas pesadas, gracias.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Have to hide. Mechs will protect. You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Elusive Man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Elusive Man. Grab the Quarren and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omni-Tool data and take them to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Gracias, Tali. Oficialmente caes mal. Miranda mala.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vidor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and work groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Caden Alenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tally? She already helped us on Freedom's progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Sounds good. What else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
Joker.
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Wow. Wow, tengo nave nueva. Tenemos una nueva navezota. Ay. Ok, gracias.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Ah, claro. Era obvio, amaban esa nave, claro. Ok. Por cierto, Cerberus ahora me da dinero, ¿eh? Cargandín. A medida que las armas disparen se irán calentando, la expulsión de la munición térmica enfría las armas y evita las averías. Si te quedas sin cargadores no podrás disparar. Ok. Está diferente esta nave, ¿eh?
Welcome aboard the New Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
You still don't get it, do you? You're not in charge of this mission. I am.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard. Without the Professor, any encounter with the Collectors would result in failure.
¿What? ¿Qué es eso?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Ok. Ah, el mapa de la galaxia sigue en el mismo lugar. Terminal privada. Usa tu terminal para obtener actualizaciones del estado del pelotón. Selecciona las armas de tu pelotón. Úsalo para acceder a las cubiertas del Normandy. Por cierto, le dicen Sid, de la traducción le pusieron Sid, pero a la inteligencia artificial le voy a decir Edie. Autor técnico. Es para mejorar mis armaduras y todo. Uf. Monta un equipo. A ver, alojamientos de la tripulación, alojamientos del capitán. Oh, tengo mi propia habitación. Bueno, también en Mass Effect 1 lo tenía, pero casi no lo usaba. Aquí sí va a ser muy importante porque aquí van a estar mis hermosos peces. Y también mis navecitas, todas las chingaderas que... A Shepard le gusta coleccionar naves, o sea que voy a poder recolectar basura. Ok, es todo el equipo, mejoras mensajes y leer. Ok. Lee tus mensajes nuevos. De consejero Anderson. Si por casualidad los rumores son ciertos y sigue escondida, necesito que vengas a hablar conmigo a la ciudadela. Han cambiado muchas cosas en los últimos 2 años. Gracias a ti estoy en el consejo y es justo que dispongas de una oportunidad para defenderme de lo que hemos estado viendo. Ok, vaya. Marcar como leído. Ok. Shepard, hemos alcanzado un trato con el veterano Said Mazani. Puede que lo conozcas. Said ha participado en algunas de las operaciones militares más conocidas y no tan conocidas del sistema Terminus. Tiene fama de cazarrecompensas despiadado y sangriento. Pensé que necesitabas un hombre de estas características en tu misión, así que he conseguido que se una a ti. Ah, gracias. Un correo acumulado. ¿Qué? ¿Eso es correo de 2 años? Proyecto Ascuas. Comandante, ha desaparecido la MS Rosalie, una nave de exploración relacionada con Cerberus. El equipo de exploración estaba probando sobre el terreno un nuevo prototipo, el vehículo Harmenhead de exploración planetaria. Además, los doctores Manuel Cartier y Roberto y Lloyd se encargaban del MSB Rosalie investigando para nosotros. Deberías encontrar la nave y el equipo de exploración y los doctores. Localizada la zona de impacto del Normandy. Del almirante Hackett. Comandante Shepard, nuestro análisis del sistema de Amanda ha revelado algo que nos gustaría que miraras. El lugar donde se estrelló el SSB Normandy. Creemos que esta noticia será importante para ti, pero también tenemos otro motivo. A la Alianza le gustaría honrar dicha nave con un monumento que se erigirá en su lugar de descanso. Nos gustaría que fueras tú quien lo pusiera y fueras la primera persona que pisara el lugar. Aunque la pista tripulante sin localizar tras el ataque de los recolectores contra el Normandía. Si encuentres algún rastro de ellos, te rogamos que informes a la Alianza para que las familias de estos héroes sepan a qué atenerse. Date prisa, comandante. La armadura de asalto Cerberus. Shepard, nuestros técnicos de armaduras se han enterado de que has vuelto a la acción e insiste que cuentes con el equipo apropiado. Te han preparado un paquete que te ha hecho llegar al Normandy. Lo encontrarás en tu camarote. Por fortuna sabíamos tu talla. Qué raro, debería estar en nuestra propia estatua. Sí, yo os digo que sí. Armadura de términos. Ok, es una armadura al fusil. Esto es contenido descargable. Obviamente me están dando algunas cosas que venían con el paquete del juego. O sea, esta es la versión de Steam que pusieron a los que compramos la versión de Mass Effect, y esta nos la dieron a todos. Aunque todo el mundo se anda burlando de que dieron este paquete, yo no lo hago. A ver, visor de sombra. ¿Te gusta llegar a un dispositivo? Nuestros técnicos de armaduras. Ok, más tiriches. Ok, nos han supervisado el equipo de telemetría. Tiene recomendación para hacer un visión de procesador. Ok. Armadura del infierno. Fusil de francotirador. Armadura de sangre de dragón. Ese es de Dragon Age, Overlord. Shepard, uno de nuestros equipos se acaba de desconectar de la red sin motivo aparente. En el proyecto Overlord se ha estado experimentando con tecnología de gran volatilidad y quiero que lo investigues. Su trabajo está dividido en numerosas categorías, tanto que no puedo divulgar detalles de la operación en este canal. Ay, claro. Encontrarás más detalles en el planeta IT Sistema Tifón, el agrupamiento Fénix. Por favor, encárgate del asunto con discreción. No voy a llegar y voy a matar a todo el mundo. ¿Qué estás pensando? Gracias por la compra, dice. Proyecto Arco, nombre de usuario. Shepard, hace poco se produjo un incidente con los Geth en uno de nuestros puestos avanzados de coffee escaliano. No te preocupes, no voy a enviarte a cazar nada. Nuestros agentes libraron una batalla contra un grupo de exploradores Geth con gran éxito y atribuyen al mismo un nuevo y avanzado dispositivo de ataque eléctrico que definitivamente permitiremos sacar al laboratorio. Como tu unidad está ahora recuperándose y descansando, he pensado que deberías custodiar el arma mientras tanto. Gracias. Ok, Kazumi Goto. Este es otro compañero. Said Masani y Kazumi Goto son compañeros de DLC. Okay, ¿hay Keira Miranda como personaje es buena persona o no? Es un poco cuestionable. Es cuestionable Miranda, pero ahorita es una pesada. Posteriormente te puede caer bien. Fusil pesado, casco compensador, pistola pesada, visor, armadura. Ok. Ya, todos los mensajes ya. ¿Ves? Todavía me faltaba. Mejoras. Acerca de mejoras. Creo que es tutorial. Mensajes archivados, entrenamiento de combate. Cancelar. Mis armaduras. Sin casco. La armadura de Cerberus. No, gracias. De recolector. Esta es la de Dragon Age. Está genial la de Dragon Age. O sea, esto es ¿cómo se llama? De DLC, pero me gusta. Es la de Dragon Age. Está padre. Tiene hasta la marca del videojuego. Después vamos a ver cómo se ven, ¿eh? A ver, aspecto formal. Sonido. Oye, estoy de civil. Puedo ir como se me pegue rechingada gana. Muy en estado tranquilo, señores. Bueno, entonces, como les dije, aquí voy a poder recolectar naves, ¿sí? Miniatura. Y aquí podré poner pescaditos. Eso vamos a poder tener de Mass Effect, Mass Effect. Y desde luego, esto se me lo puedo llevar a Mass Effect 3, ¿eh? Es más, incluso puedo tener hamsters. Así que bueno. Quiero decir, gente, no estoy muerto, no voy a estar andando. Claro. Bueno, chicos, vamos a dejarlo aquí. Nuestra primera partida guardada de este Mass Effect. Ya no va a ser lo mismo que el Mass Effect 1. ¿Se acuerdan que tenía que guardar cada 5 minutos? Ahora ya no. Descansen y cuídense mucho. Nos vemos el lunes en este canal. Y el día de mañana nos vamos a ver en mi canal de series Sims. Espero que disfruten mañana porque vamos a seguir trabajando con las series Machinima. Y el lunes volvemos con Mass Effect. Así que soy Nadia GS y es todo por mi parte. Cuídense mucho y hasta mañana. Bye.